King here. In today's video I show you 10 secret spots in CSGO which you probably haven't seen yet. I tried to find some original and creative spots, so even if you're a global elite or face it FPL player, you may learn some new things from this video. Also, our notification squad are still looking for new members. Now prepare yourself to hopefully see something new. Let's start off with the secret spot and the cool off angle from the nuke. Everybody knows you can camp here right behind this CT vent, but you can also create the cool off angle if your teammate is willing to boost you up here on this edge of this vent. So if Ts are pushing from a hut or a squeaky door, this angle may work for you, as they are not ready to aim up here. This position may give you some easy frags if you don't use it too often in one match. Just try it out. T-gash and T-spawn. So we are playing a slow round and your job is to watch for any CT aggression towards B main. One common spot to do it from T-spawn is right here. But we have a much cooler alternative right here. Just crouch and look through this little gap. Here you can see this position in a play from the enemy perspective. As you can see, it's really hard to spot you like this. Keep in mind that both of these positions would require scoped weapon as you are really far from the enemy. So better don't use this spot with an AK, rather AWP, and it will work fine. Alright, the Mirage. We are in the kitchen or market, people call this place with different names. I haven't really seen anybody in this sneaky position, so it's definitely surprising for the enemy if they see you right here. So let your teammate boost you and climb up here. Great spot to surprise your enemies and maybe collect some weapons or get the first frag while retaking the site, as they may start pushing to this area right here. Super general. Again, one more sneaky spot from the Mirage. This one is really situational, but there are rounds when CTs decide to push ramp or palace and then go further to T base. So when CTs act like I described, you can stay in this corner like shown, and the guys who are pushing T spawn probably will run past you and you could get some really easy frags. Nobody really expects you to be here, unless he is. This tip is also useful for AFKers who could more likely survive in this awesome position. Next up, the gash and squeaky door zone. If you got one friendly teammate with you, you could climb up here. This is a great spot to hold if you are playing a slow round, as CTs may check squeaky in the middle of the round for any extra information. You should easily get them from here. As you can see, if enemy opens the door, he will not really watch up here at first, so you will get a nice little advantage when you play in this position, and your plan is to play a really slow round. T-Train and Ivy. This position more or less requires T-main control and pop talk control. But if you got the control of those areas, then it's a great position to hold off Ivy attack. You need to get a super general boost from your friend and then stay right here on these boxes. I don't see people playing in this position too often, and I think it's because of the control you need to have in order to use this spot. If you don't have a T-main control, you may easily get backfired and it's not good. So try this spot if you got your back covered by your teammates. Alright, one secret spot for the Inferno. Again, really situational, may suit for you if you're going to play really slow round and CTs are often pushing apartments. So ask for a boost and climb up on this door right here. From this position you got a great advantage against an enemy who is going down from these stairs, and aggressive players are doing it kinda often. Great if you are aware of that spot, especially when you play a lot of Inferno. T-gash again, middle, Secret spot which may be common for some of you, although if you use it once or twice in a match, trust me, it's really effective. So definitely smoke middle before trying to go to this spot. Now go next to vent and do those easy jumps, and you are here. Enemies may hear you jumping here, so let your teammate mask your sound with his shooting sound, and if they don't hear you jumping to this position, you will most likely get some free kills, and even with Supremes, Global Elites, it works really well. Also keep in mind that if somebody comes from boost, they will probably check left side middle and you may have a kind of fair battle here, but if enemies come to middle from mid main, then 90% of the times they won't check this place. Super general. The cobblestone and one secret peeking spot next to a bomb site. So surf up from this stone pillar like shown. And now if you play with your crouch button, you got a great peeker's advantage. Because this stone pillar is not wallbangable, and if you do this peek fast, it's really hard to react because only the top of your head will be visible if you do this. Keep in mind that if you are crouching, you are not visible from CT ramp unless they are already really close. Make sure to try this spot out, really OP stuff. Just make sure one of your teammates is holding A long, otherwise you may easily get backfired. And the last tip for this video, this takes place on the overpass. We are in the connector. Some of you probably know this spot, but it's really overpowered if you could silently go there. So start with the proper smoke and then climb up to this position. Just like this. You can actually see a bit to the B short also, and if they are coming from connector and they are lower ranks, they won't expect you to be right here. This is a really overpowered spot right here. In the higher rankings, of course, enemies will check almost every corner, but if you're playing on the lower level, try this spot out and enjoy your easy kills. So hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and as always, hope you improved your super general CSGO knowledge, and thanks for watching. Now it's again right time to either subscribe or click on the next video.